Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with oxygen not included. And dupes, they kind of hang out in the weirdest places. Del here is not actually trapped, he's just, I don't know, he's just hanging out. He's idle. Last episode I started to get my oil stuff going. And this episode, I want to continue that. So we got metal refining going on here. I think I'm going to do a bunch of iron because I'm going to need a bunch of iron. We'll do 30 for now. Actually, I'll do forever. Actually, that's kind of risky. Let's just do, I don't know, 55 or something. And then we're going to start making a bunch of steel. But let's get things sped up. Oh, we got two ranchers going on. Oh yeah, one's one's trimming. And the other is ranching, or grooming. Oh, really busy. So I'm making a giant hole here. And I'm gonna pump the excess CO2 into here for now. But eventually I'll probably just jettison it into space. I don't know why I'm storing it first. Probably not the smartest idea, but... let's just see here. Food is decayed. That is kind of okay. It's just pinch peppernut. We got some problems over here, though. Oh, I probably ran out of water. Yeah. The salt water ran out here. That's not good. We're gonna poke through the hole, through the roof here, grab some more salt water. Get this first. Kind of flatten that out, and then head up this way. Priority 7, I guess. Oh, is that sand? That is sand. Maybe I'll go across instead. We'll poke the hole right above this. Man, I should get this water as well. I guess we could get that first, even though we have stuff growing there. I'll let that lettuce continue to grow there. And we'll just get this water here. Eventually I'll probably pump some excess bathroom water over here for oxygen. And we really got to get this geyser back online at some point up here. I capped it for now. Got a little bit of mopping to do there. So the bathroom water is going to slowly back up here. And eventually I'll have to kind of deal with it. This metal refiner here, that's going to go. That was temporary. And all the associated piping can go. And up here we got an ethanol distiller. I'm gonna deconstruct all this once we have our power grid hooked up down here. Puffs. They're always so funny. And I think we're overflowing with hatches here, so we're gonna get some eggs. Turn into omelets, I think. And I do want to get up to space, maybe this episode. We'll see how things go. Oh, they're still digging here. Now I should probably just head up to the top. But we're going to need a bit more steel for that. We only have 100 kilograms of steel. So I'll probably dig all the way down here, and I'll just let this cold area absorb all the heat from the CO2. I don't know what we're going to do here. It's going to get warm in here. Trying to accumulate ethanol here, but we're kind of burning it as fast as we're making it. And this pipe here, never quite finished it because we can't. I gotta remove this mealwood here. Oh, which is not even growing. So they're gonna starve. But they'll live a while. Okay, let's see here. That's gonna be. This is gonna filter out CO2. Send that up to the top. And the second filter is going to be natural gas. Yeah. That's going towards our grill down here. And kind of any excess natural gas will probably just burn off in the natural gas generator here. And then everything else should be oxygen, which we'll just, I don't know, we'll stick, might wrap around and go over here with that. Go this way. And just send that out here. That's going to be really warm, actually. I won't send it that way. For now, I'll just send it actually right back inside. Okay, so we got some iron being made already. Popped eardrums. Oh, geez, this is going to stress them out. Okay, the idea was to put some exosuit docks here. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take out some of this mealwood. And really, I shouldn't allow them in here yet. We'll disable this for now. So they don't go in there. And I'll put some regular tiles here. This will be exosuit docks here. I probably only need 2. So stations, atmosuit dock. We need a checkpoint. I gotta make sure they can't come up this ladder, actually. We'll force them to come. Oh, I have to change that wire. Get rid of that. Get rid of this ladder entirely. We don't need it. Okay, let's put a heavy joint plate right here. Get out of there, you. And I was going to move, actually I was going to move this vent. Let's do that right now. Going to move it up to, right to here. That'll leave room for a compost. Because this thing, ethanol distiller, it gives off polluted water. Let's do a compost right here. Now exosuit docks. That's what I need next. Right here should do. Actually, I gotta put the checkpoint there. So let's get rid of a few more things here. Actually, I have to turn this oil refinery off too because we're gonna get natural gas coming out of here now. That's bad. It should float to the bottom, which is... Actually, it'll end up kind of between the CO2 and oxygen, which is getting full really fast here. Okay, turned off, good. Let's finish this off here. Atmosuit dock. I'll do 2 for now. We can add another one later if we need it. And we're going to need oxygen for this, so I'm going to maybe siphon off from here. I gotta decide which way to go here. I think I'll go straight up. No, that's cold oxygen, so that's a little bit of a waste. But for now, it should work. Now I need a couple more Atmos suits, so I better go build those. Right up here somewhere. Let's build a couple more of those. I'm only pausing to scroll because it's a little bit laggy. And for power, I'll just use this heavy wrought wire. What do we got here? Pip egg. Perfect. And we need power here. Might put some more drainage in right there. So eventually this area will get really, really hot, and I'll have to do some cooling. I'll probably do a super coolant loop at some point, using a steam turbine or two. Until then, we'll probably just do some Weezeworts and do some kind of cooling. Okay, we need suits here. Got oxygen flowing in a little bit. We're not going to need a whole lot here. And we need a checkpoint. I think it's safe to put the checkpoint in right here. Dawson, get out of there. Yeah, they're gonna have to wait for suits now. This thing's getting really hot. We'll do a temporary solution here. Polluted water. Polluted ice cube. Right there. And I want to do regular oil refinery stuff here as well. And I want to burn off some petroleum. I don't really have a petroleum buffer tank. And we need petroleum storage as well. I think I might do this. Let's just see here. Okay, we're gonna do this. Hot petroleum. We're gonna burn that off. Any extra we're gonna send off to some storage, I think. And I gotta keep this project going here. And we'll seal this in. Now I'll probably need to build a liquid lock to get back in here at some point. Because it's going to be high pressure CO2. But really what I should be doing is going up here. Getting out into space. The final frontier. But with a high pressure vent, we should be able to store quite a bit in here. $9.1 kilograms of polluted oxygen. Okay, I don't want to pierce that just yet. We'll call it right here. So we'll put the vent right here. And then we'll seal it in. And at some future date, we'll go in there And we'll clear it out. Or we'll stick some slicksters in there. This is a temporary maneuver. Okay, so I'm gonna break the pipe right here. And we'll join it up once we're ready. So high pressure vent right here. We'll just leave the obsidian in there and we'll seal this in. And then I want to get up to space just to see what we got. Battery and duplicate checkpoint. Okay, that's... Don't worry about that. Do gotta let some of this oil down. Got a bunch of polluted water in here. I might end up moving my pump down to here. And how about that salt water? Still good for a little while, but I'm gonna poke through here. Okay, how are we doing in here? This was priority 7. Oh, we got no suits. Lead. Atmosuit dock made out of lead? What the heck? Reed fiber 2. I think maybe I need to steal some suits from here. Yeah, I think I need to. And then we'll make another one up here. Or we can only make one for now. Flooding. Oh, flooding in liquid CO2. Too much liquid. Okay. Let's drain it out here. It'll probably regasify when it warms up down below. In fact, we can trap it. Trap it right here for now. Yeah, it's gonna leak. But it'll regasify it. We gotta get all this CO2 out of here. The pressure's gonna get too high at some point. But that's running again. Okay. We still get around here. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, it's all regasifying anyway. 10 kilograms. Holy crap. Let's try to bottle it while it's here. Okay, back to our other project. That's ready to seal in, I think. Then we can start getting that CO2 out of there. The game is probably out, full release as of this video getting out, I think, maybe. It's probably gonna have some, they're probably gonna find some bugs in the, once it's released to the masses. But hopefully they found most of the bugs during the preview. Okay, here we go. Time to get this thing going here. And this is like a little time bomb. I only have so much time before that's going to fill up. Okay, we got our exosuits in here. Good. They're busy. Nice. Okay, I was going to use ethanol on this line here, but I'm going to use petroleum instead. And then once we start to get extra, we'll send it out this way. That's insulated, right? Yeah, and that's priority 9. That's wrong. Actually, I'm going to do that as a 5. No rush. New printables. Sandstone. Okay, here we go with the CO2. Oh, and I gotta put some automation on that, otherwise it's gonna make a vacuum in here. So I want to do if pressure is above. Gas pressure, yeah, we're gonna do it right around here. I could do it right there. Lead. Why is it using lead? Holy crap, I have a lot of lead. Where did I get 11,000 lead? I don't know. I'm gonna use it though. Maybe it'll melt? What's the melting temperature of lead? I think I made this dock out of lead by mistake. Melting temperature. 327. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no one wants to build that. I got oxygen. Okay, so hook that up to that, and we'll say if the pressure is above a certain thing. This thing's really underwater? Come on. Okay, if the pressure is above 2,000, then we'll pump everything out. And I need a high pressure vent here, I think. And we can turn these things back on. Enable. Enable. Okay, now I want to hook up to this circuit here, so I can turn this coal off over here. So I need a transformer here. We'll use a large one, and I can't build there for some reason. Oh, there's a plant there. Get rid of that first. Now, transformer is going to give off a bunch of heat, so maybe that's not the best place for it. Where can I put it? Well, I'll put it here for now, and we'll see how it goes. Doesn't give off a huge amount of heat. 1000 DTU. I might have to move that, but for now, we'll stick it in there. And we'll hook this wire up. Here. And I'm using a bridge because I know I'm going to put heavy watt wire through here later. Okay, yeah, that thing actually might get pretty hot over time. I might have to put a wheezewort here. But now that that's connected to our main power grid, we can take this coal away. And then I got to replace this one up here. all this wire can go. So that's that circuit. We also need one to connect to all this as well. So we'll do a wire along here. I'm going to use lead because I have so much of it. Take that down this way. Got no ground to go through here. Probably take it down to this area. Okay, let's check that heat. I think we're okay for a while. No one's building this. Priority 9. Okay, where is all this lead? And where did it come from? I remember seeing some at some point last episode. Lead. Oh, it's down here in the oil. Oh boy, that's gonna be hot. Okay, good to know. I think I'm gonna take this ladder down to the bottom. Yeah, and then we'll let all the oil come down here and pool down here. A little bit worried this will break. But let's take a look over this way. Actually, we'll do this as a 6. We've got time before this water hits the pump. And I do want to see space, even though we're not going to be doing much with it. I want to get up there, see what we got. So that'll be the high priority task for now. How much pressure do we have? We have 3,200 in here already. Holy crap. Now I could scrub it, but I'd rather just blow it into space because I don't really have a use for it. So let's start going out here. I want to bypass the cool biome. I don't want to go in from the bottom. And we got a lot of stinky air there, so we're going to clean that up. It's pretty high pressure. So we'll do a ladder. Let's see here, a ladder up this way. And continue up this way, I guess. Get some water in there. Probably corner build that away. We could have gone to the left, but it looks like the ice biome goes all the way up here. Oh yeah, this is getting hot fast. Very fast. I'm gonna put a Weezewort here. I'm gonna pack some ice in here as well. I'm gonna put some polluted ice right here. Or maybe up here. And then we can build temp shift plates out of polluted ice in here. Temporary cooling. Do one here and here for now. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna fill up really fast. This map seems a lot bigger than past maps, so space could be quite a ways up there. Yeah, this map's giant. Which is probably going to cause a massive lag when we finally uncover it all. Kind of need a fire pole here too, so we're going to do a low priority iron fire pole here. Yeah, that's priority 2, and they're working on it. Copper. So I'm gonna put polluted ice in here. Priority 5. No big priority on that one. And this is probably has nowhere to go. Petroleum. Yeah, we need petroleum storage. I'm gonna put that over here for now. We're gonna need that for the rockets later on. Get one of them built right away. And we'll get oil going in this one as well at some point. We'll do a bridge here. Okay, so that ice, polluted ice, cooled it down quite a bit. Temporarily. And eventually we'll have to deal with this polluted water down here. But not for a while. Okay, they're working their way up here. We're going to try to disintegrate this water. Putting a tile there. Now, this is where things get a little bit slower because it just takes them a while to build stuff. We'll try to make it as fast for them as possible. With tile floor and fire poles and stuff. A lot of algae here. And I do want to get in here, get all this free food, and we'll get a pip in here. And hopefully the pip will start making seeds for us, or burying seeds. Okay, this nosh bean, it can't grow, so we're gonna get rid of that tile. And they're not wearing exosuits up here, and there's nothing really to breathe. So I'm gonna probably pump some oxygen over there. I'll use an algae terrarium. Stick that right there with the deodorizer. Yeah, and we'll sprinkle some more deodorizers along here. Okay, this is at 6 kilograms already. We can go up to 20 before it's a problem. I need an algae terrarium up here too, just for them to breathe. Okay, I'll probably go into this ice biome right here. But I don't want to dig that tile just yet because the snow will fall and the water will fall. Try to keep things as dry as possible. Because they only get really cold if they're standing in cold water, not cold air. Okay, good. We got oxygen going here. And there's a bit in here that'll help. I want to see what's over here. Lots of wolframite in here. That'll be useful. Used to be able to turn wolframite into tungsten, which is got a really high conductivity. Okay, we got some petroleum going. The excess is going over here. That's good. 140 degrees. Nice and hot. Maybe too hot. Actually, I don't want to... I want to burn this petroleum right away. I do not want to keep this blistering hot petroleum. We're going to keep the petroleum from this one instead. There we go. That was the initial plan, and I had forgotten. Because once we burn away the 140 degree petroleum, 150 degree petroleum, it kind of just disappears, I think. I think we destroy the heat. I'm not 100% sure, actually. And I really want to get some natural gas here. Which may never happen until we get rid of all the CO2. So we can start cooking some stuff here. And we could put a fertilizer maker in here to suck up this polluted water. They're putting milligrams of polluted ice in here. Okay, that's no good. Let's cancel that. Alright, I was going to put some automation for the polluted dirt here. But I think a polluted water, or I mean a fertilizer maker in here would be good. Refinement. Stick one right here. It's actually really nice and cold water at the moment. So we could do some radiant piping here to help cool things down for a little while. Ooh, that used a lot of iron. You know what? I'm gonna use lead. That's gonna be really hot lead to start with. But we got all this coal down here I want to use. And I was gonna put a wheeze wort in there. Okay, we need to shave all these guys. cramped, hungry. Someone will get around to it. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, things are melting already. Not quite sure where that water came from. Maybe the snow melted. But we'll keep things nice and dry. I could use this as a drainage pond, so actually I'm going to do this. Let the water flow into there. Kind of want to see what's in here too. Might be some free snazzy suits. Yep, I got one. Not too... I don't need them to go in here that soon, so we'll make that a 6. Do want to see what's up here, though. Let's grab printables. Oh, it's not another snazzy suit. Okay, how far up is space? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There must have been some super high pressure oil down here. So, we need a place for it to go. That is kind of not good. I didn't notice that until it was too late. I think if we do that, make some room for it to go into here. And I'm gonna have to rebuild these, I think, because they're too hot. That must have been super high pressure. Let's get all this drained down. And we could make some room here too. Actually, I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, it's draining. That's good. Some weird water stuff going on here. I think I'll take this all, shave that all off too. Okay, that should help. I think I'll deconstruct this. Bring this down one level. And now we can mop this up. And then put it back in. That was our wood burner. Hopefully it doesn't melt again. It might. What's the temperature here? Oh, it's cooled right down. Okay, we're good. It's all good. And I'll get to this brain thing eventually. I think we should probably free those sixters. They're stuck in there without any CO2. Oh, actually, I'm going to move my pump too. Down to the bottom. Forgot I was going to do that. We have to wait till it's deconstructed though, and then we'll move it down. And food's actually dropping a little bit, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, the pump. The steel pump. Right down here. I think I'll drop it right to the bottom. As long as that abyssite isn't too hot. No, it's not. This I want done right away. This doesn't matter. I'm checking to make sure there's no like 1200 degree abyssite, because there was a bug for a while where abyssite would transmit heat. And if like this 1200 degree abyssite tile hit the oil, it would all boil. Don't know if they fixed that or not. I hope they have. Did I do that as a 9? No, it's an 8. Okay, so we'll be able to tap into this pocket. And this eventually, and these two oil reservoirs. Got some steam going on. That's okay. Okay, wait a minute, what temperature was that? 100. Gotta make sure we get the oil flowing again. Oh yeah, I got no pipe. I'll just use regular igneous rock. We don't need it to be insulated down here. And I gotta make sure my CO2 chamber is not in trouble. It might be getting full up here. 10 kilograms. Okay, we're okay for a while. And how are we doing up here? We're making our way. Getting up there. Space is somewhere up here. Make a little breathing pocket here for them. Probably should have done the same thing down here with a little kind of bell. But that's okay like that. Stick with the same thing up here. Under a little... The oxygen should get stuck up here and then they can breathe it. Okay, are we getting close to space? I don't really... Oh, we got mafic rock, but we've had that before. Kind of don't want to break into here just yet, so I'll probably go over a little bit. And then continue. It's not the search for Spock, it's the search for space. Should probably get this free food too. Probably just keep this as a 6. Same here, we'll lower this a bit just so they don't neglect kind of critical base functions. Okay, the CO2 stopped. That's probably due to pressure. Yeah. Now I might need a second pump up here for the to get any hope of getting natural gas. Might do a mini pump actually. Cause I want to get some cool food going on there. So we'll do a bridge here. Actually not there. Maybe down here. Actually, let's do it there. And I'll do a mini gas pump. Right here. Okay, so I want to merge some pipes here. That's why I put this bridge here. This is becoming a mess really quickly. I think that'll work just like that. If we get some power in there. That'll kind of clear out the top floor. I should get the oxygen out of there. So instead of this high pressure vent, I think I will just vent it up into here. So we'll do this like that. Okay, I think we got natural gas moving. Yay! But we need power for the grill. 240 watts. I can steal some power off this line. And we can make some exciting food here. We got gristleberry forever. Pepper bread forever. Well, we'll just do all this good stuff forever, I think. Toast burger forever. Got a lot of lettuce. Make that a 6. Actually a 7. Oh, we're gonna get some food here. Maybe I'll hold off on the tofu since we can't actually make it. It's getting really hot in here. How much gas can this grill hold? Probably a bit. Okay, what are we getting here? What are you making? What was that? Oh, stuffed berry. Perfect. I'm gonna pack some more ice in here, I think. And I gotta hook my power up down here, which I forgot to do. And printables. Hatchling eggs? Okay. Some more storage here. Oh, I have that as a 9. Jeez. And there's no buffer tank, so we got some issues with the way this is working. Yeah, it can't run all the time because it gets blocked up. So I'm going to turn this one off for a bit. Make sure we still have, yeah, oil is coming up. It's a long journey. Got power though, that's good. And where did the slicksters go? They were in there. Swimming around. They were in here before. I think maybe they died. I don't see them anywhere. That's not good. Where have they gone? We don't really need them though. We're going to pump all the CO2 into space. How are we doing for coal? Actually, we're a little bit low on coal too. Should probably go find some more. A little bit in here. Guess I'll grab this section here. And I guess I should switch over to steel. Oh, we're still working on iron. Okay. Okay, we're not burning off this petroleum fast enough. So I'm going to disable this here. We'll disable the ethanol burner for now. We'll let some ethanol build up here, and then we'll burn off this petroleum. We really need to burn off the petroleum, so that's kind of the priority. So I'll turn this one back on. Yeah, I should have a storage tank for the petroleum for this one. But I think we'll just try to burn it off. Or I could store it. Maybe I should store it right here. We got some room. But eventually it'll get full, so we'll get the same problem. Okay, we ran out of power because I turned this off. Like a dum-dum. Okay, let's turn that back on. Yeah, I need that buffer tank. Otherwise we're gonna have issues like this. Okay. Liquid tank goes here. And we'll just take this line, go in there. And then get rid of this here. Oh crap. Hopefully I can nick that pipe in the right time. Okay, perfect. Oh, I think we just had some spillage there. Don't want petroleum on the ground here. It'll get into the water supply. That would be bad. Okay, fertilizer maker has no power. So with that petroleum buffer, I think things will be better. We'll let a little bit of petroleum build up in here. Then we'll turn off the ethanol burning one here. So we'll let them finish that. Let's check up how things are going up here. Snappy's on it. Space! It is here. 200 degrees. Lovely. Okay, I kind of want to avoid this chlorine. So we'll go to the left slightly. And that kind of will be good for next episode. So we'll leave things almost at space. And we're going to need some exosuits up here. Maybe I'll try to make some lettuce farms in here. Try to get drain the water and make like a little rice paddy field kind of thing. We'll need a pip to kind of spread the seeds around. Do this as a 7. Now what I usually do for space is build a big set of bunker doors across the top. I can hear the nasty little rascals in there. Can't see them yet though. Gotta make sure there's no vacuum. Oh, space exposure. Crap. Let's space begins right there. So we won't dig there just yet, or everything will, all our air will fly out into space. And they're going to make these tunnels 3 wide so the air can travel. Okay, there's no air here. So we'll do another little air pocket in here somewhere. Maybe I'll just stick one here. Or in here, maybe? Oh, there they are. These guys are a great source of food once you start ranching them. I thought that was a bug, but I think they're worth like 16,000 calories each or something ridiculous like that. That seems like a pretty good place to stop. How's our CO2 down here? 13 kilograms. So we got a little bit of time, and then we'll pump it all the way up. Pump it all the way up into space. You can feed it to slicksters, but we're gonna have so much of it, there's no real point. But let's see what our last printables are here. Slicksters. Yeah, let's grab them. And we'll cook them up. Oh, we got an egg in here, good. 3 slickster eggs. Hopefully we don't... not that one. Hopefully we don't grab the wrong ones. Let's get that snazzy suit on. How's our one mushroom? 77%. Probably gonna have to upgrade the bedrooms at some point, put plastic beds in. And like I said, I have to get rid of all this up here. Power line is almost extended. Actually, let's just quickly put those bridges in. And then we're going to do another transformer down here somewhere. So I'll need some kind of cooling, like I said, at some point for here. But for now, we'll just do ice and wheezeworts and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.